Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dal, and so far patch 10.2 turned out to be a fantastic addition for Dragonflight. And I mean everything from the newest raid, the newest set of dungeons, PvP changes, additional open world content with the Emerald Dream, and so many more class changes that have all been keeping me busy with this newest update. And we have even more additional content right over the horizon, with the newest mode coming to World of Warcraft Classic later this week, or the upcoming patch of the 10.2.5, combined together with some of the most recent BlizzCon announcements. Now seems like a pretty good time to get excited for World of Warcraft in general. Recently, I've gotten questions from some of you guys asking me if you should give WoW another go. Maybe you've unsubbed during Mists of Pandaria, or Warlords of Draenor, Battle for Azeroth, or even Shadowlands, but I've been getting that itch to get back into it all over again. Maybe you recently got inspired after watching the crowd favorite Chris Metzen announce the next 3 World of Warcraft expansions to come. As somebody who runs a World of Warcraft channel and someone who keeps up with all of the newest updates, I wanted to put together a video going over some of my reasons why you should be excited about the future of World of Warcraft, whether you're looking to dive into the retail version or the classic version instead. So I hope you guys enjoy something irregular on the channel, but if you do end up enjoying videos like these, most of you guys watching these videos are still not subscribed. However, the more of you remind, the more of you do, so let's keep it going. Subscribe to the channel and ring the bell if you're watching these videos anyway. Especially if you want to get more regular content regarding the next upcoming World of Warcraft expansion, The War Within. First of all, we have Dragonflight Season 3 content and the patch 10.2, which so far has been even more fun than many have expected. This patch opens up with a brand new set of class revamps, with a big focus on Rogue and Demon Hunter talent changes. However, other playstyles such as Beastmaster Hunters, Disciplined Priests, and many others have also seen additional improvements, either within the class talent trees or through new gameplay additions thanks to the newest tier set bonuses. We've also seen a ton of new open world improvements, especially for new players looking to jump into the patch 10.2, with every single previous open world activity from Dream Surges, Time Rifts, Suffusion Camps, and all other forms of open world content offering better gear drops for this update, as well as the newest zone of the Emerald Dream, which is full of new opportunities for both gearing as well as many new collections to earn. And the very next update of the patch 10.2.5 is already over on the PTR for testing, with this next update bringing dynamic flying to the rest of the open world of Azeroth, even more character and even class customization options, which are always favored by the community, as well as a new solo follower dungeon mode, where you get to run through some of the normal Dragonflight instances with a band of followers, which is an awesome mode for new players wishing to slowly explore dungeons at their own pace or even learn a new class in a stress-free environment. For those of you hoping to see more classic WoW updates, later this week we get access to the Season of Discovery, which is a new Classic Plus game mode very similar to the Classic Hardcore. Similar to the original design of Classic, we get to play with the same classes and gameplay systems offered in the original WoW. However, this time around, we get to utilize a rune system in order to help shape our classes with a variety of different playstyles, which spawns builds such as the tank and warlock builds, who shapeshift into a metamorphosized demon in order to help protect your allies from danger. Rogues can officially abandon their melee role with a pseudo ranged build focusing on pistol shots and between the eyes finishers. And mages can opt out for a new healing role where they use their arcane spells to restore the health of their allies. As part of the name for Season of Discovery, you'll be able to discover various class runes by exploring the open world of Azeroth, which offers a ton of replayability and gives you more reasons to level new characters to explore even more runes and even more playstyles. The Season of Discovery will roll out in phases similar to other modes of Classic, but the first phase will start out with a level cap of 25, which will be fairly easy to reach for new players. This first phase of leveling will offer new endgame content such as a reimagined Blackfathom Deep's raid, which is a reimagined version of the original Classic dungeon. So far, Season of Discovery has had 0 spoilers and no PTR testing, which means once the new Season of Discovery launches, everybody will start out at the same starting line to go out into the world and look for these runes to transform their classes in a variety of different ways. While we don't have an official release date just yet, we do know the Classic Cataclysm is arriving during the early 2024. But unlike the initial launch of Classic Vanilla, which came out with no changes, Classic Cataclysm is taking a new direction, offering a lot more quality of life improvements and changes compared to its original release. While we don't have the full list of changes, we do know that it's going to have an improved leveling experience compared to previous classic expansions, which offers smoother and accelerated leveling to get to the end game quicker. A new dungeon difficulty system which offers more complex, challenging, and powerful foes within group content, but also offers greater rewards, with this feature arriving later after the launch of Catacylsm. There'll also be more social features to help you find groups, recruit guild members, queue up for content, and make connections. Lots of quality of life additions such as account-wide management of mounts, pets, and even transmogs, and an updated auction house to provide a streamlined experience for those of you looking to buy, sell, and make a ton of gold within the new classic expansion. And at some point down the line within 2024, we have the release of the next Warcraft expansion, The War Within. While we don't have any official release dates announced just yet, we do know that the alpha and the beta testing for this expansion will start out during the spring of 2024, with the expansion likely releasing during the fall of that year. The War Within takes us to the new surface level Isle of Dorn, but also will have us exploring the depths of Azeroth itself, from the industrial Ringen Deeps to the unexpectedly bright and lush Hallowfall, as well as the Ash Kahet, the final last kingdom of the Nerubians, located within the deepest levels below the surface. We also get a new allied race which is available to both the Alliance and the Horde of the Earthern. For now, we don't really know what racials or active abilities they may come with, but we know they will be able to take on any class except for the Evoker, the Demon Hunter, or the Druid. The War Within also brings with it a fantastic alt-friendly feature called Warbands, which allows you to band all of your alt characters inside of a single warband. And being part of a warband means those characters get to share a variety of different things on an account-wide level, things like bank slots as well as reagent slots for crafting. You also can send warband items from one character to the next to help your main gear out your alts. These characters also get to share the transmog collection with every single item added to your account. You also get to share warband reputations with all of the different factions of the next expansion, as well as things like flight paths, delve locations, and you also get access to account-wide achievement progression, which means if one character starts an achievement, then you could finish out that achievement on another character entirely. The War Within continues to expand on our classes with new ways to augment us through hero talents, which kind of function like a sub-spec to your current playstyle of choice. These hero talents add new customizations and depth towards familiar playstyles by adding additional effects towards certain specific class and spec abilities. The War Within also introduces a new mode of open-world endgame content called Delves. Delves can be done as solo or with a group of up to 5 players, featuring puzzles, platforming, and dangers for you to overcome, but offering the same high-quality rewards as other forms of endgame content like dungeons, raids, and PvP would. And during this most recent BlizzCon, we know what comes past the War Within, as this expansion is going to be part of a 3-expansion saga called the Worldsoul Saga. The War Within is just the entry chapter into the saga that has us travel into the depths of Azeroth itself, exploring unique underground biomes and facing off against the Harbinger of the Void, Xal'atath. The second chapter of the saga will be Midnight, an expansion which will focus on the Void and the Light conflict. Part of this expansion is going to revamp some of the old open world zones, such as the areas of Quell Thalas. As part of the expansion, will also help reunify all of the Elven tribes together. The third and the last chapter of the saga is known as The Last Titan, which is going to focus on revamping the zone of Northrend. During this expansion, Titans make their way back to Azeroth through Ulduar, which may also signal the return of Illidan since we last left him with the Titans way back in Legion. This expansion is going to have big focus on the Titans themselves, as well as their intentions with Azeroth, and has us diving into a new Titan conspiracy. And the entire Worldsoul Saga is expected to have a conclusion roughly around the year of 2030, which allows us between 6 to 7 more years of World of Warcraft content to look forward to. And that's going to be my list of reasons why I'm excited, but are you? Are you planning on coming back to the next retail expansions? Either one or a couple of them, at least to check them out? And are you going to be given some of the new classic modes or the classic Cata expansion a new go once those are released? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments. As per usual, if you guys enjoyed this video or found it informative, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would very much appreciate it. And as always, in the description of every single video and live stream, we have a link to our Discord community channel. Probably the best place to reach out to me directly in case you want to let me know what you thought about this video or hang out with the rest of the community to discuss some of the upcoming changes. Join our Discord to become part of the community. But otherwise, thank you all so much for watching this video. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know all of your thoughts down below. And as always, I'll see all of you guys in another video.